Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Bella. Today, I just feel like turning on the camera and making a beat. So, let's get into it. A lot of y'all know me as a makeup artist. I feel like my true passion in this life is to make music. So, I've been really focusing on that this year and teaching myself how to produce. And I want to share that with you guys. So, yeah. I love me a really house, like a down tempo UK garage / house song. I think I want to go for something like that here. I'm starting off with my drum rack. I'm gonna insert a drum rack into my MIDI. Let's try and find a kick sound. I save a lot of kicks from Splice onto my Ableton library just so I can have them on deck. I like that sound. I think that's a good tempo. Now we need a snare. So we have that. I only did 4 bars. Quantize her. The thing about my drum patterns is I like to make it a little bit unusual, like an offbeat. That, like, this is like a generic drum pattern to me, but you could do so many cool things. I like to sometimes put the grid into like 32 notes, and it just gives you more options to place kicks and snares and hi-hats, whatever. Like, you see how now it has like a groove, whereas before it was kind of like that's kind of boring. That's predictable. But this one, it gives it more of a, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I like that. Also, y'all, this hair is so shiny. Like, oh, like, come on. We need a perk, not that type of perk. We need a percussion sound. Like something cool, like not just like your typical hi-hat. Like, that's cool, isn't it? Cool beans. Just pose it down a little bit. Also, the kick is very at the beginning, like, you know, I kind of want to fade it in a little bit. This is the type of sound I like, rather than it's like very kicky. I'm gonna turn down the volume on the perk. I like this. I feel like we should add like a cool little ding or something like that, you know, like a cool little sound, like something like that. I like that. I don't want to spend too long on this beat because I think one of my problems when it comes to beat making is I spend forever on a fucking beat. I'm pretty satisfied with what I have right now. So what I'm gonna do is select everything and then duplicate it. I don't like my drum loops to be too complicated, especially if I'm doing a house vibe, because I love to go into Splice. I love a good percussion loop. I feel like it just spices up my production, takes it to the next level. These percussion loops have so many things that I would never think of, and of course, like, I chop it up and I move things around, but I do like to take a percussion loop from Splice, like things like this. Sorry y'all, I just got my braces tightened yesterday and they added some stuff that's making it kind of hard for me to speak. Just wait till I get my braces off. Y'all are gonna be so sick of me if you weren't already.
A few moments later.
Turn that on to there. We're not gonna dwell too much on that, but let's get into the chords. This is my MIDI keyboard. Now, I spend a lot of time on chords. I do. So sometimes I like a little bit of help. I do. I like a little bit of help. I like this website called chord. When I'm on a deadline, not that I'm really on a deadline, but I kind of am, because I want to make a quick beat, I will pull up chord. Kind of like that, but I want to change this because this chord is a little bit too happy for me. We're in D flat right now. D flat is a weird way to say that. We're in C sharp. And I think I might want to do like a different thing for the chorus. Cool beans. We're gonna work with the verse first. I usually just start off with like a simple piano sound. And use like electric keyboard. Let's mess with the noise of this piano sound because I do like the piano sound. Not that. I like it a little bit more mellow, like this. Let me turn down the sound of my metronome because it's so fucking loud. Like, please. I like to layer, so I would duplicate this again. I'm really into like mellow, soft sounds. I'm so tempted to add strings right now because I'm a string whore. But I feel like I add strings into everything, so I want to be a little bit creative. Like it just gives a rich 80s. Turn up the attack a little bit to make it a little bit softer. I want to see how it sounds to strings. I'm sorry. I have to. Like, how could y'all not like strings? You hear that? I'm gagging. When you add strings, typically the strings kind of lag just because they're such like, especially if they're playing in legato style, which is long, it kind of lags when you have like drums and stuff that are on the money, on the beat every time. So I like to turn down the attack level just to make it more on time with the beat. I'm going to add a little pulse. I need like a soft instrument for this. Ooh, I like that. And I want to add an arpeggiator. There's like a preset on here or a style on here, chord trigger. Like, ugh. For me, it adds movement that needs less attack. So we're gonna turn the attack all the way down. Less space, bring it forward a little bit. Turn it down a little bit. Tuck it into the background. Actually, I forgot I have this. So let's see what it sounds like. Oh, it's like another pulse. I'm gonna take this and shift it up an octave. Now I love me a bass, so we can't forget the bass. I'm not sure if I'm feeling like a groovy bass line or just like a clean, smooth sub bass. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? There is a sub bass that I made. There we go. This needs a groovy bass, if I'm being completely honest. So let's go into packs. I like Ableton's. I downloaded this bass pack from Ableton. That's really good.
A few moments later.
Kind of like it without the perk loop. Let me go back into the drums. Add a saturator to the kick. I want to put some redux on that perk. Yeah. I'm kind of digging it without this perk loop. So I'm gonna cut the perk loop away. I want a cool perk loop though.
A few moments later.
Okay, we getting somewhere. Now to see if I can add a quick little melody into here. Cool beans. Let's duplicate that and start arranging. We can start off like this. Like this. On the same right now. Like this part can get away with a smooth wavetable subby low bass. This song is a little rough around the edges right now, but we're gonna now move it to arrangement view, which I find is way nicer, cleaner for me to visualize. Arrangement view is to make it fancy and change things up and add variation and things like that. So that's what we're gonna do right now. So let's go ahead and record. All right, so we now have it here in arrangement view. So let's see what we can do. I wanna fuck around with the perk loops. I like to mute some spots, you know, just mess with things. I think I wanna cut this. I want to mess around with the drums a little bit too. I'm gonna add a phaser and maybe some OTT. Just give it some warmth and some movement in the background. I kind of want to add a beat repeat on this. So it could be cool. I want to go in and add maybe some vocal chops. Ooh, I like that. First, I'm going to put an auto filter. And then here I can like start chopping it up. I feel like I want to add like a phaser on this too. Yeah. like it, y'all. It's coming along. It's coming along.
A few moments later.
Y'all, so this is a pretty long session. I can't lie. I'm exhausted. You can probably tell my energy is a little bit depleted. It's kind of late at night. I didn't know exactly what was gonna come out of it, but I really like it. It's like a little UK garage, R&B, poppy type of beat. And this is the finished product. And I hope that you like videos like this. It's definitely different than my usual makeup content and even my song covers. But I really love doing this. And I want to share more of my art and more of my passion and more of my creativity with you guys. So yeah, enjoy. Thank you guys for supporting me, for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next. Bye.